What is the actual work of DERI?
DERI.
Oh, this is so annoying.
What's wrong?
I have to do a project on the Amazon, and I've looked it up on the internet, but I keep getting all these weird sites.
Like what?
Well, this one's about a race of mythological women, and this one's trying to sell me stuff, and this one's even in German.
That sucks.
I just wish the internet was easier to use.
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. A few friends of mine are doing a project about the internet in the university. Maybe we could ask them for help.
Yeah, cool.
Let's go.
My name is Ina O'Marku. I'm in my 30s and I'm from Galway City.
My name is Stefan Becker. I'm 35 and was born in a small town in Germany called Stadtlo.
My name is Eyal Oren. I am 25 years old and I was born in Haifa, Israel.
My name, maybe to you, is a little bit odd, called Tintin. Got it? But most of my friends here just call me Titi. It's very simple.
My name is John Breslin and I can say I'm from County Clare because I lived most of my life there. So here's my interview.
My name is Joe Gorman, I'm 29 years old and I was born in Kilkenny.
My name is Lars Ludwig and I'm 35 years old and I come from Solingen, that's a city in Germany.
My name is Kashif Iqbal and age is 23 and I was born in Multan, Pakistan.
And my name is Liam Moran, I'm from Castlebar, County Mayo, I'm 40 years of age.
My name is Simeon, I'm 25 and I was born in Sofia.
My name is David O'Sullivan, I'm 44 and I was born here in Galway.
I'm Benjamin from Germany.
My name is Fergal Monaghan, I'm 22 and I was born in Galway.
I'm Doug Foxfeld, I was born in the United States back in 1954.
My name is Sylvia McDonough, I'm 32 years of age and place of birth is Galway.
My name is Brian and I'm originally from Dublin.
Well, DERI is about generating the internet of the future. 10 years time, what's the internet going to be able to do? So that's what DERI is about.
Well, the work of DERI here is to make the Semantic Web a reality and to make web pages on the internet machine processable, because they're not at the moment. So the way the internet is, it's like a big disorganised library. So the aim of DERI is to help make the web an organised web of meaning, so people can understand, machines can understand it.
Well, this research is going to improve the internet of the future in lots and lots of ways. A lot of people, we all kind of take for granted when we think about things and how we do that. But when we think, it's actually a very, very complicated process. Computers can't think like people. So what we're actually trying to do is make the computers think more and more like people. When you were about maybe 18 months of age, the district nurse would have come to your house and she would have put a little red spot on your forehead and held a mirror up to you. And what happens is that when you're a little baby and you see your reflection, you know, you go, ah, isn't he very, very cute? Or isn't she very, very cute? But what the district nurse does is when she puts that mirror up to you, you go and you look and your brain has to do all this mental gymnastics and it has to realize that here's me, I'm looking at my reflection over there and what I see over there is actually me. So it's a very, very complicated process. What the district nurse does then is she gets a little red marker or a little bit of lipstick and she puts it on your forehead and then holds the mirror up to you again. And then what your brain actually has to do is that it has to realize, it goes and it sees your reflection and sees the spot and knows that that shouldn't be there. So what your brain actually does is it goes, ugh, to try and touch the spot on your forehead. Now if you stop and you think about that, that's very complicated because your mind is going, I'm seeing something over there, but I know that what's over there is actually on me. So if I want to touch what's over there, I have to go here. I don't go out there. So we all think that as the most simplest thing in the world to do, but in reality, very, very few animals computers can't do it. Most animals in the world can't do it. Animals like chimpanzees and gorillas and orangutans, they're the only other animals who can do that. So it's a very, very special thing. So what we're trying to do in DERI is to make computers actually start to think that way, rather than being, you know, these sort of very stupid machines that only sort of can do sums very, very quickly or go count ones and zeros.
DERI is a research institute that is involved in many facets of looking at what is called the Semantic Web and services for the Semantic Web. The Semantic Web is the concept of putting information into websites so that computers can process the information that's on the sites instead of just having people understand.
Let's see. So DERI does a lot of research on making computers smarter. And what we mean by smarter, that computers understand what we mean. So on the internet, there's a lot of information, for instance. Computers can't read this information because computers don't understand English and they don't understand French. So if you look for information, the computer can't really help you. It just looks for specific keywords that I typed into Google and I get them back again. So we try to make the computer a bit smarter.
If you want to buy a concert ticket and you want to go to whatever Metallica concert, and you type in the search engine Metallica concert ticket, then you get hits like an article in the newspaper about concert tickets that were faked. You get hits like concert tickets that were sold out, concert tickets that were lost or whatever, but you don't find the site where they sell tickets. So they try to give you context and everything, so that when you search for something, that you get exactly to the point where you can have your goal.
We want to develop a social network online, on the internet. Basically, the way people are, they're in Galway City, you can imagine it, there's a community of people in the city. So we want to get this community of people, we want to get them online and take their community, not only, you know, take their community, but put their community presence online. So the whole aim is to get people up and using a social network for Galway based on internet technology.
there are lots of famous people on this system, and
like I'm on it. Sorry, I'm not famous.
I found a musician that I liked yesterday. I was able to see all the information he's written about himself.
Here we go.
So here we are. About me, I love cupcakes, but only when Teresa, that's his wife, lets me have them. His birthday is December 11th.
It's a day after mine.
Is it? Wow.
He's from Colorado. He likes ice hockey, football and baseball. Books, kind of lots of political books. It shows all the connections between me and John Kerry. So there's not only the one I showed you, but there's also another couple of routes through this guy, Mark, to 3 other people.
Cool.
So it's funny how you can find how you're connected to somebody you didn't even realise.
And when you say connected, how can your friend Barney, or your Stefan's friend Barney, email John Kerry? Or
You could, or you could send him a message through the system. Yeah.
Could you do the same thing?
Well, I could, but it probably would be better to contact my friend and for my friend to contact his friend, because it would seem, if I sent a message to John Kerry and not saying who I knew or anything, it wouldn't make much sense.
It wouldn't be going to the link.
Yeah, probably wouldn't get there because he'd just say he's some crackpot. But if it comes from a friend of his, it probably would mean more.
What you do to me, I haven't been the same since my teenage lobotomy. Pull on, I moved to Hong Kong with Bruce Lee's brother and Johnny Wong. I think it's strange, his friends are coming at you, and he thinks he loves you.
I studied in Holland. At the moment, we're smarter than computers.
Mine does.
Galway is something special that you don't find anywhere.
At the moment, I picked Ian McKellen, who was Scandal in Northern Wales.
People in Ireland are very friendly.
Oh, I like Harry Potter very much.
I like Christian Slater. What persuaded me to work with DERI? I wanted to come and work with Brendan because I saw all the brilliant stuff he was doing out in schools.
I like Queen very much, especially the late Freddie Mercury, in the way how he was playing with the audience.
I went to primary school in Scoil in Moycullen, where I'm from, and after that I went to secondary school in St. Joseph's College in town here, which is called the Bish.
So if I just say, hey, I like pasta, and then you lock me in a room with all this pasta stuff, I would soon say, okay, I don't like pasta. At the moment I like pasta, yeah, but it's changes.
The Grateful Dead. The Grateful Dead is my favorite band. They're no longer in existence. There's now the Dead because Jerry Garcia, who had been the main singer at this time.
I like a lot of different approaches from different ethnic backgrounds. But if I was to pull something together quickly in the kitchen, I must admit I love the recipe for Jimmy Oliver that English people uses for a fish pie.
That would be the nightlife in Galway, because I didn't expect such a small city to have such an interesting nightlife, and the fact that you can go out every day and have a good time.
And from a young age I was interested in computers because of computer games mainly, and my dad used to let me do some odd jobs for him where he worked.
What are you doing, son? I'm just going to hang out here until the Semantic Web comes online, and then I'm going to do my project.
What's your projects due tomorrow?
No!